Hello and welcome back to the cold edition of B-17 The Mighty Eighth. So let's take a look at the mission briefing. Primary target is the Vesling Oil Production Facility, secondary target is the Bonn Industrial Complex, and the tertiary target is the Usk-Irchen Rail Bridge. I've butchered that to hell. Ordnance selected is 6 times £500 general purpose and 12 times £100 incendiary. Distance to furthest target is 929 miles, and the escort is 2 squadrons of P-47s. That's all good. Primary target, flak strength is high, fighter strength is high, and the priority is very high. Target intelligence is the same for any oil production facility. Secondary target, flak strength high, fighter strength high, priority medium, so we'll try and go with the primary target if we can. And the tertiary, flank strength moderate, fighter strength low, and priority low. So, down at the bottom, I've already done that. And let's look at the reconnaissance film. So, flak is pretty heavy so far. We've got 4 larger funnels, 4 smaller funnels. We've got 6 storage storage there, 3 smaller funnels. A whole lot of stuff in the middle. So we've got to look for those funnels really, and we should know what we're going for. And the stack. So when we look at the map here, we'll go into the plane and we'll look at it there. So we'll jump straight in, and we'll let the pilot crew of Saxon and Sarge start at the aircraft. See our 4 markings there with our kills, and we'll go through the plane, make sure we have everyone. Hartley is tired this morning. Bombardier. We have Chris up as North Bosunator as the navigator. Also in the pilot compartment, but we can't see him here, in the pilot compartment is Gruzy Sunderland as the engineer. Radio operator is Dennis Scramble Sherrington. The waist, we have Philip Duff Zerksossen as the ball turret gunner. Right waist, we have Rick German Burnham Harris. Left waist, Thomas Lefty Crab. At the back, we have Tootle Harrison. So that's the crew. We will now take a look at our flight plan for today. So this time there's nothing. No, we're not going up north. We're not missing out the fighters going down to Brest. We are going straight into occupied Europe. Sorry, I'm a bit coldy this week. So let's make a few changes. So of course, change up to 25,000. The reconnaissance shows the direction of which you should be coming in from if you don't change the map, which was a pretty good one according to the reconnaissance. But to complete the 5th mission, I don't really want to go through this huge flak field that is going to take us out. So we want to limit that as much as possible. So I'm going to make a couple of changes here, which means we won't die, but we might not get as good result as they expect. But I'd much rather not die and do some more adventurous stuff later towards our pilot's career, crew's career. Sorry. Let's move those up. That one looked purple, and that one's green. Very nice. I need this one. Make sure this one's up at 25,000, and get this one out of the zone as quick as possible. Move this one up to 25,000 as well. So that's the map. We are now taxiing off past all of our formation, and I'll see you once we get to the runway. So I'll see you then. Hello and welcome back. We're now on the runway. The pilots will make their final checks of the aircraft, and then we'll be heading off for our 5th mission, where we'll no longer be looked upon as a rookie crew. So, take off any time now.
You are cleared for takeoff.
And there we go, we're up in the air, wheels are up, flaps will be coming up, And I'll see you over the English coast to tell you about any changes I've done, as always. So I'll see you then. So, welcome back. We are now over the English coast. So, any changes I've made from the last time? Right. So, as you may remember, people were going unconscious. I think Rick went unconscious, Zerx did at some point, Dennis did, I think I did. A lot of people were getting injured, but there were no casualties, so I've fixed that.
Navigator, we're over the English coast.
Thank you, Bozenator. As well as I've also increased the damage to direct machine gun and direct cannon round hits to people. I also have a very stinking cold. I've also increased... What else have I increased? Enemy 5-star position, just a little bit. Just the last mission was a little too easy for me, so I'd like to ramp it up a little bit every time we go out. What else have I changed? Also, if you liked the way I edited the last video, so just the action bits, so I'm not saying see you later every time I want to make a cut, just so I can keep the ball rolling. I prefer it, although it feels a little bit weird because I like to communicate about it before I edit, but sometimes it's just in need for the sake of keeping the video length down, making sure that we're getting to the end without everyone falling asleep. So that's everything I wanted to say. I'll see you over Occupied Europe. See you then. And welcome back. We are now under enemy fighter attack coming from, there we go, 2 o'clock. So we'll jump in with Gruzy quickly. And he can't actually get his eyes on. Oh, that was quick. Well, the first shot we couldn't get any hits on. Our wingman is all over the place. I don't know what's coming from 11 level. I think that's just a delayed call there. Come on. Oh, he's getting out my guns again. Oh, almost hit friendly bomber there. Wow! There was too many planes there. Wow, that was really too many. I could not tell what was going on. Don't want to shoot friendly fighters down. That's a shame. I think that could have been some good hits there. But if someone else could do it for me, that's even better. Again, on the right side. Getting out of the gun range again. Friendly fighters are probably doing more damage than good if they're shooting through the formation like that. Still prodding us. Friendly escort's going mad for that one guy. Friendly next to us has taken an engine hit. I was going to say slight smoke, but it's got heavier now. And he's also taken quite a lot of hits to the fuselage. I think so far we have gotten off scot-free, so as well as our upper wingman. I believe we still have our own wingman, yeah, killing time to our left here, and first mate to our right, so we've still got the first wingman. Enemies coming in from the right side. No hits on that, I don't think. Quite hard to get kills when they create slashing attacks, but it's also quite hard for them to hit us. Unlucky with that one. Friendly escort fighter shooting at a German who's trying to attempt to do a vertical dive, I think. Oh, we've got no angle on him here. Got no eyes on him. Wow! I haven't seen that done in a long time. Oh, another group of fighters. Didn't even realise. That's another one coming to our right. Yep. Oh, wow! There he goes. All he needs is a few good hits. Takes them right down. Gonna come, yeah, over the top of us. The shot flew right past us as well. I wonder who that was. Tried to see if we can get a kill with Gruzy. He hasn't got one yet. They're being awfully difficult. Whole load of them, supposedly. So they're ramping up the defence a little bit. It's friendly. It's really hard to tell what's going on. I don't know if we're going to get credit for that. I think someone else has already got him. There he explodes off. Sorry. Oh, I don't know why I changed that. Oh shit, I just shot up the rear of a B-17. I was not meant to do that. Well, I was only in the stabilizer, so I think that'll be okay. Missed that 109 though. Whoopsie daisy. Oh wow. Call-outs are quite slow today. And the fighters are coming in from every single angle they can think of at one time. It's very hard to pick and select the right target. Because the escort's coming straight through the formation. Oh wow. We're hitting the rear of the aircraft, so we have Philip, Thomas and Rick all panicked at the rear of the aircraft. We are also going through a cloud, I think. We are indeed. Now what's happened there? We are dropping height. That's a mistake I made earlier. Fire in the waist as well. So we'll bring that back up and we'll get the fire taken care of. The waist gunners are working hard. As I said before, the fires are quite more dangerous now. They spread a lot faster. So that's that taken care of, luckily enough. Hit the aircraft, they hit us pretty well. It's all down here. We're going back through the cloud. So I made a mistake, but we've got to make sure we stay up. Oh, I can't believe I missed that guy again. The escort fighter's going for that one guy. 9. See him down there. Hopefully they weren't direct hits to those people in the rear of the aircraft, which is Rick, myself and Zergzo, because that would cause a bit of issue later. Come on. Hits on the wing there. Peeled off. So the attacks are thinning out a little bit. Well, sorry. It's cold is going to be the end of me, I think. Oh, I think we got him. Or someone got him. Oh, I think that's a kill. I think that's a kill for Gruzy. See him go down there. Let's keep our eye out. 3 high. No? Disagree? He's already gone past. Trying to get hits from the chin turret. Sadly, was not to be. We've just gone past 20,000 feet. To be back up at 25,000. I can't believe I didn't notice that's dropping down. My mistake. I just skipped forward a little bit because nothing seemed to be happening. And Xerxo has just gone unconscious from his hit, I assume. So we'll try and wake him up. Here comes Ghosty again. Keep changing them around every time. Alright, so we'll continue on. So we haven't gone that far on again, and this time Rick is on the ground. Xerxo's back up. So we'll fix Rick back up, and then we'll continue on. Oh wow! No, we won't. I've decided to fall over. So we're going badly back in the rear of the aircraft. So we'll start first aid on these guys. Come on, Xerxo, help me out here. There we go. And we'll continue going forward. Oh, no we won't. Now there's enemies inbound, and we're all kind of down in the back, so let's get in, and we're up. Okay, we're all good. Dennis needs to get the fuck out of Xerxo's spot. There he goes. Oh wow, we got hit again. Couldn't get eyes on, but that's more hits to the rear of the plane. And again, Philip, Thomas and Rick are more bullet holes. They're panicked. Their marksmanship skills not going to be as good. That is unless we take control. There's more hits to the fuselage there. There's a fire in the tail as well, so get Thomas to take care of that. We need 2 tools to stay on the tail here. Becoming more of a management issue at the moment. So we'll take care of that. I think that's definitely more fighters. And Thomas has put out the fire. He will return to his position. Back on the left waist. I'm looking the wrong way. I wonder what was going on. I was going, why is no one going 3 level whenever 3 level is cool? Just because I'm looking at 9. Very smart move there from myself. Just above our crosshair. Ooh, there's also one coming in lower, same position. There he is. Got good hits on him. Oh, shit, I hit the friendly bomber again. But Zof's got a kill. It's another kill. Oh, quick in, quick out. Can never get them fast enough. Here comes another one. There's two at once. Can't get guns on. Just infuriating thing. We should be near our second waypoint inland. The one after this should be the decision point. I know, in fact, we're nearly onto the bomb run. I was so confused with getting everyone fit and healthy, I forgot to look at the weather. 6/10 is pretty good for a high priority target. And secondary is also 6/10, so we'll stick with that. We'll let Hartley get lined up and we'll come and join him after we've shooed away a few more enemy fighters, which I cannot see at this moment, apart from I think there's one coming up on the bomber's left side. Can't see anything on the right there. I think there might be one more enemy fighter which we'll have to contend with. So I think here they come. Come on. There's two enemy fighters again. They're coming in at the same time as they did last. What's that fire coming from? Evidence is quite bad. Oh, crikey. There more? Or is it the same ones? That's the same ones. They're causing us most of our ammunition. One coming in from the rear. I think Hartley had a pretty good, you can see the funnels there on that left hand side. I'm not really sure which side of the target we're looking at, even with the turbulence. Oh, flak. Alright, remember I've made the flak more deadly, so we hope not to see any major injuries or damage caused to the bomber, but that is possible. Stopped again. I think Hartley's gone a bit off. But we'll do little adjustments if need to. Enemy fighters are coming in. So we're pretty much on target. Just make the tiniest of adjustments. We'll also decrease the amount of time that the bombs leave the aircraft. Get a nice bunch of hits. Because normally, I think with the reconnaissance showing us we would either come from, it was this way to come across, because we wanted to be out the flak more, it's changed. Change the cork on the left a bit there, flak's come back. And left again, that was pretty quick. And they're testing out their ranges. I say that, I think I was right. Now there's lots more. Oh dear God. We have to go very quickly out the other side of this. This should get pretty good spread on the target. So nearly at the drop. flak has just stopped, so red light, amber light, bombs away. Going for a fast release. There it goes. Bombs are gone through the cloud. So we're turning. We'll take a look at how we did. We aimed for here, this spot here. So let's see what we managed to hit. Wow. Some pretty good damage right there. A couple of funnels here broken. These funnels here broken. Storage remains kind of untouched, which isn't great, but for the angle that we were going for, that was a pretty good hit. So we'll return to the bomber. Wow, I've taken a few more hits from flak. Oh, and we also have wounded. First off, just get Thomas to take a look. I think we'll get foes up if someone is severely injured. Also take a look if there's any fire. There's also fire in the tail, which we have to take off. I think they're going to do the first aid first. I didn't realise there was fire until afterwards. So we've got to hope that he patches him up pretty quickly. Flak is dying down a little bit. How far are we from exiting? Still got a little way to go yet. I imagine we're out of the heavy bit. There you go, 2 tools up. Rick will have to quickly grab the fire extinguisher. Where's Dennis going? Is that Dennis? Where are you going, mate? The fire's still brewing in the back here. You can hear the smoke is building up. It is working, 2 tool, don't worry. Fire's out. I'm not quite sure what Dennis is doing. Still under light flak. So chunk taken out of the right aileron there. Now we have to supposedly fight our way back out. The Germans come and meet us again. Hopefully add some more kills to our tally. Tool is coming back, so we need to change that. Tutu, your job is not to be a radio man. Your job is to be the tail gunner. There we go, move yourself back. Oh, much more flak now. Keep our ear out for any distress calls. Keep an eye on any damage. I know, I think one's always is a pretty light one as well. Not too much of a problem. What's this? 2 tool. Heading back into the tail position. It's a little bicycle seat. It's very uncomfortable. Your face pressed up against the glass. Very dangerous position to be in. And the bull turret, believe it or not, was the least dangerous place to be on a B-17. I think the nose, what I remember, was the most dangerous. Get my B-17 encyclopedia out, you know. We're almost out of the flak zone. we've got to make it that distance back in and out of different enemy fighter zones, which hopefully might confuse their command a little bit. They tend to be very organised when you're just attacking one area, but when you're doing this, when you're going through one or another, you tend to get a little bit confused about who is attacking what. So we may or may not have enemy opposition. Still got flag. I think any more of our plane has been hit. Sorry. Just like that, we're out. And then just like that again, there's more flag. We're not quite out of it. Pretty adamant on not letting us go, we're almost there. Any one hit can put us out. I'm just going to quickly check the fuel. Oh. Engine 3 is going down, but we can live without one engine. I'll try to keep the other engines going. So we might have that to contend with when we get back to England. 1B-17 out of formation over here. Back is so light now. Might as well just give up. So we're on the very edge of the flak now, because we should be turning this direction and then up out, following my mouse. And like that again, the flag stops, and that's the end of the flag now. So I'll see you when something, if anything, happens. Alright, and we're back. This time it's Rick. Rick is down, so we'll get Dennis to help him out.
Hey, calm down. Just leave me here. Thank you. Just leave me.
There he goes.
Okay.
So we'll get him slapped back to health. And this time, Thomas Lefty Crab is down. Dennis, help him out again.
Okay, I'm coming.
He will
Hold on in
do
there.
that. See where we are on the map as well.
Turn the plane around. I need a
So we've gone that whole distance without enemy fighter opposition. We're now out of the fire zone. So now all we have to do is take care of friendly casualties and make sure that we can successfully land ourselves back at the base and complete our 5th mission. So we'll take care of casualties on the way back, and I'll see you hopefully soon back at Blighty. So another person's down. It's Tootle this time. To start getting bows up here to help them out soon, because he can heal them up better. I am refusing to help Tootle at this moment. I've decided that he's stolen too many of my kills, and I don't want to help him anymore. But there we go. Let's help Tootle there. So I'll see you again if something new happens. And back again with Rick being down again. If there's no injuries shown at the end of this, I think there's some sort of glitch going on. Be sure what to do to fix it. But at the moment Rick is down again, so continue on. And I'll see you
over the English coast.
if something happens again. And we're over the English coast. Lovely. Oh, also, I haven't been outside for a while. Lots of planes have had leaks. Their engines have gone down, so our wingmen both losing engine number 4, and one further out in the second element losing engine number 3. Oh, and there we go. Rick's live. You can thank me later with a medal commendation. Anyway, let's continue on. Right, here we are. At this moment in time, we've just lost engine number 3 due to a fuel leak, but that's fine. Should be able to land with 3 engines. going to feather that so it doesn't spin, so we're a bit more aerodynamic. I think we are near the base, but I'll see you for orbit and landing if nothing else happens before that. So here we are, back over the airbase. Formation is breaking up. This one's drifting, deja vuing its way out of the formation due to its engine loss. Now we're pulling back. So hopefully nothing will happen, and I'll see you for the landing procedure. Hopefully nothing spicy will happen. I'll see you then.
Orbit and wait for landing clearance.
Well, before we could land, we're orbiting and I've gone unconscious. So
Man down.
let's get Rick to take care of me. Of course with our masks off because we're no longer above 10,000 feet. So we'll take care of that and hopefully we'll be landing soon because I don't think we can survive too much longer up here. Welcome back. This time Philip has decided to collapse on us. I really hope we're landing soon. Right, so by the looks of it, in orbit, there's been some sort of mass accident down here on the runway, so we're going to have to land this baby manually, which is going to be very interesting. So I'm going to bring down the flaps. That brings them down. Seem to be coming down, but we're going to bring down the landing gear at least. They're both coming down, so I'm going to quickly take control. I'm going to land on this shorter runway over here. Deploy the flaps. There we go. So both wheels are down. I'm going to try, at least, to land this plane. I can't tell now if our landing gear is up or down because they keep changing their minds. See, that's another incident, so that's why we're going to have to land ourselves. When aircraft has crashed on the runway, all the other aircraft are crashing into them. So here we go. Wow, there's a lot of bombers down there that have crashed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 I can see. It's half the formation. Oh, wow. Here we go. And we're down. Bit of a hard landing. That's okay. Oh, we are tailing off to the side there. Where are we going? No, don't take off again. There we go, we're down. Struggling with the tail control here. Anyway, I'll get this thing stopped. And I'll see you guys in the briefing room. And welcome back. Not quite the ending that we wanted, but that was quite difficult to land with the damage that we had, and I think damage caused by the flak and the fighters caused our formation a lot of trouble, so move on from that. Bombers lost missing 3, enemy fighter shot down 5. I think we got a fair few of those. Bomb damage estimate totally destroyed, so won't be coming back here anytime soon. Confirmed enemy kills 5, confirmed enemy friendly losses 3, crew energy suffered none. Again, I don't know why that's happening. Promotions none, medals none. Friendly territory crash for Hell's Bells 10 KIA. Delta Rebel crashed in friendly territory, and Liberty Bell crashed in friendly territory. So I think they all crashed into each other at the runway. Unfortunate, but that's just what happens. Not quite sure what happened there with the crew casualties, but I think we get a little video now that we've completed 5. So let's go watch that.
They used to say that your chances of surviving the first 5 missions were the same as surviving the whole tour thereafter. That wasn't true, but what is true is that 26 of every 100 B-17 crew members in the 8th Air Force never made it to mission number 6. Despite attempts to downplay their fears, most crews were relieved when they were no longer looked upon as a rookie crew.
There we go. That's our 5. Let's take a look at the damage, because we didn't really get to do that as we were landing from the inside. So good hits on the wings here. See the ground through it. A couple of hits on the engine cowling. People in the waist got hit pretty hard, as well as on the flap over here, which made flap on the aileron, which made landing quite difficult. Luckily, not many shots to the nose area. Anyway, I will take a look at the bomber information file, which tells us who got the kills. We have 15 kills now on this bomber. And so mission 5 we want to look at. So who got the kills? Alright, so Tutul got 1 BF-109. Bruzy got a BF-109 as well, and so does Xo. So we got 3 kills this mission, which is really, really good. So that's the end of mission 5. They get harder on from this. So I'll see you for the next episode.